Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. Well, how did the Premier League go last night? I don't know, because I'm in the past. It hasn't been played yet, but of course Brentford and Arsenal has already gone on, and a couple of games going on right now. But welcome back, guys, to the Paris FC career mode, where we're still in the time where we can make transfers, and we're gonna hopefully get maybe some in and possibly some out today. As yes, guys, welcome back to episode number 7. I think I said 6 in the intro, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't, maybe I did. I don't know what I said, but I know what I'm going to be saying as we're going to look at the calendar right here. And I'm going to be saying we've got double vision, because if you haven't seen the last episode, go and watch it. Definitely not the best we've ever had, as we have Lyon first up away in the Cup. Lyon up again straight after that with a week's rest, or just over a week, 9 days rest, before we play them away again. So we're probably going to stay in Lyon whilst we are off of football. Then it's Monaco away on the 27th of January. Then Messi'S on the last day before deadline day. So I think we're going to play Lyon, simulate Lyon, because I just can't play them twice in a row. That's boring. With Monaco there, and then Messi'S on the end, with, of course, transfers drizzled on top. Just before we get into this first game, transfer offer Campanini from Cardiff City. Now, that is not a good offer at all, money-wise, but to be fair, I could see that maybe happening. Does he want to go to the Championship, though? Not on my watch. I need a backup. And also, after the last game, Jan Valery is suspended, so we are going to use our rotated team for this cup game and see where it takes us, as we do have our rotated lineup ready as well. But maybe a couple more changes, because looking at it on the second glimpse, it is very, very weak. I even moved these forward to make sure there was cams, but on second thought, I'd rather just not play them from the start. So we're going to change these around. We've got Trullier, who can get some game time, Name, and we'll give a debut. We'll give a debut to Badashile, who we signed for Sarechasar. So Simon's in goal, the backup, of course. It's been like 3 years since his last game, so he's back, hopefully with a bang, not a clanger. Campanini, Badashile is going to go in the middle with Hernandez and Gile, both youth centre-backs who went out on loan last year, at either side, with Niels Nkulu from Everton at left wing-back. Trullier, if I can select him, there we go, Name, and of course the biggest wonder kid, Baumann in cam, with Jordi or Jackson, it's Jackson Maleka, and Victor Jung up front, or Valentin Jung. I just know it begins with a V, as we're going to put more subs on the bench who are stronger players. So we'll do it for these three, who are not stronger players, sorry, youth players. So Powell's, Future and Martial, who I did get a suggestion as well to train as a striker. So that's why he's going to go in the striker option off the bench. If someone goes off, he comes on up front, as it's very weak. I know it's incredibly weak. I don't care about the cup this season. I care about getting into another cup, which is continental football. May not even be Europa, maybe Champions League if we put it in, but let's see if we can do any damage here in the Coupe Nationale. And let's have a look at Lyon's side that we face today in the Cup. Paulus Beck in goal, hopefully that's a rotated one. I don't really know, I can't tell from that. I want to see the other lineup. Leo Dubois, Gaston Silva, here we go. Halstenberg, Tierney, Schläger, Veretut and Stengs, with Brozovic, Zapata and Toko Ekambi. That is definitely not their weakest side. A lot of first teamers in it. To be fair though, Lyon do look quite certain in the top 4 already. Yes, I'm saying that already before it's even halfway through the season. I think this is the halfway point right here, this game. But maybe they want a cup to go with it, because they know PSG always won the league. That's probably why they have their first team out, as Valentin Jung into Trullier. Trullier out wide to Niels Nkulu. That's a terrible pass. And he's one of the non-regen players. If it's a non-regen player who makes a mistake for anything in this game, they are getting it. The other guys are not that much under pressure, of course. Not very used to this league or even playing. And Campanini with the throw-in right here into Hernandez. I think it's Camille Hernandez. I forget Gilet's first name all the time, but he has the ball right here. Pass straight up to Valentin Jung is a good one, but not the flick on to Baumann 16 minutes in. At least we're keeping a clean sheet so far. That is a positive. Stengs goes backwards, gets the ball right here. Lyon, what a dispossession from him. And look at Name. He's on it as well. This midfield's got to work together as here we go. We're going to try and flood forward a bit. Jackson Maleka through the middle as he needs to lay that off and... almost. I won't say promising, but I won't say bad, as Badashile already looks at home at centre-back. Very, very good. That's actually good that we put him in with the youth players, because now he looks like he's the best. And hopefully we'll think he's the best and play like he is, as Jung with a pass right there to Jonas Baumann onto Name right here. Jackson Maleka's through the middle, you know, and Maleka needs the support of Campanini. I didn't fancy running that one, as passed that straight in the middle into Name again. In the middle to Jonas Baumann, and he's just... bumbled it wide. And Dubois, who the ball, good tackle from Niels and Kulu, but they've still got round us. To the old man Brozovic, and Zapata isn't that young himself, but Stengs is. As we've got a tackle, but it's fallen to Javier Slago when we get the tackle in right there, as the pass is not completed away, but just under 10 minutes till half-time, and I will definitely take this scoreline. I think we've done very, very well to survive. As Toko Ekambi, we can't win it again. Now it's in the middle, it Stengs through to Toko Ekambi, pass to the edge, and Trullier steps inside. So Maleka, that was not meant to be a pass, a dodgy touch, but a very good one into the path of our players. Here we go, counter-attacking football as Jung gives it back to Baumann. Baumann round the corner, and could this lead to something? It can't. Jackson Maleka terrible. And just before half-time right here, Hernandez even stepped in. We are level. And honestly, to me, that is a beautiful result at the break. Still need to keep on going. 0 shots for either team. But to be fair to say, Lyon's had 0 shots against a 64 and 66 rated centre-back and a new signing is not bad in my book at all. As we're going to try and rotate a couple of youth players now. Baumann does play more often in the first team, so Powell's is going to come in. Future can just stay off for now, and Martial I'm going to try it up front for Jung, as his rating doesn't even go down, it goes up. Still got 4 weeks till he's a bloody striker, but that is a good sign as Trullier to start us off right here into Mustafi to run forward. Name with the pass off to Maleka, as hopefully Martial can do good. Yeah, he just got into the first team from the academy as well. I was going to get rid of him, but I've decided to opt with him, as that's definitely a foul right there and a free kick. Are any of our youth players good at set-piece scenarios? It's going to be Maleka who's put on it, though. As is any others good? I mean, Name's alright. And we've got Powell's, who looks like he's got decent curve and a left footer. Let's try if Powell's can score straight away. We had Project De Bruyne last episode. This is one of the Project De Bruynes. As it's off the post! And it's missed by Name! Can you believe it? The youth player striking the post, then Name missing an open goal. We should be in front. To be fair, it was the goalkeeper's glove that knocked it onto the post with a dramatic, excellent save, but still, that is absolutely heartbreaking to see it not go in, as now Campanini to run it forward. And what's Campanini going to do right here? Get tackled. Great stuff. As now Duvan Zapata in the middle to Stengs right here. Is Stengs tackled by Badashile and up to Jackson Maleka as he's got Martial through. Martial's not got the best of pace though for a youth player, so he's going to cut inside, and it's good work, you know. Now he gives it to Maleka, and Jackson Maleka's got a bit of a gap here. Shoots across goal and puts us 1-0 up. The youth team are performing. The number 23 with the goal, Campanini straight over. We are in disbelief, and we're not even celebrating that much because we probably think, how the hell are we in front? We are leading against Lyon's not first team, but semi-first team after pushing them all game. I think that's the second shot after the free kick, and it's a goal. Absolutely superb stuff from Jackson, the first team striker in the team, as Toko Ekambi tackled Camille Hernandez straight onto Campanini as well, as he's going to try and run it forward. Got Jackson again, and Martial with the assist as well. It was a cheeky one round the corner, like a pass like that, as he's performing it again. Not misplaced one yet, as that's usually not the case with youth players, especially as Campanini does, though. The right wing back might be thinking about his transfer options, because of course he had that request for him, as Stengs is just going straight through the middle here, right here. Simon, you've come out too far, and you've not got the ball after coming for it. You have to win that. You have to. First shot from Lyon, and it's a goal. I tell you what, if there's any signing I regret out of any career mode, it might be Simon in that goal. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. It's central as well. It's not a good shot. It's just he dived straight past him. Simon didn't put up a challenge at all. So pretty shocking if you ask me, as now Name. We've got to try and get alive again. We've got 20 minutes left of this one as Trulier with a touch. It looked like a bit of a dodgy one, but has kept it as Name. Martial on it here, and he did actually get it out, but that's his first pass missed as Powell's catches up on it. Mustafi Name through that gap onto Martial. Good pass off to Muleka as Martial, continue your run. He's got a man on the side, but Martial's going to keep on running, trying to get to goal. Du Bois catches up. And Simon, oh my days, a dodgy pass. Schick! What a... No, it's been given. It's Badiashile as well. It's Badiashile, and this could be a red, but Simon, mate, Simon, I aimed all the way to the left with the pass, and he just completely put him in danger zone. It's a yellow card. Okay, I honestly fully expected a red, but to be fair, I think he got the ball at the start. Still, it's a rough one, it's a hard one to take, and now Lyon could go in front. Halstenberg, can Simon make up for it? He can make it even worse. I didn't even know that was possible, but he makes it even worse. He should have saved it. He dived the right way. He can't bloody reach it. Simon NG, not the keeper for me. He's absolutely dreadful. Look at that. That's one you've got to save. It's the bloody centre-back taking it. The centre-back. It's just all because of our keeper if we're not going to get a result right here. As Matteo Guendouzi on the field. They've only got stronger as well with their subs as it stings out wide. It's got the crossing opportunity as Badiashile couldn't put a rough tackle in. Didn't want to. And the shot is not even there. Simon actually dives correctly as well, and the shot isn't bloody on target as Powell's to run away with it right here. He's kept the ball, has the mini De Bruyne. As Martial with a run on himself from Niels Ngulu. Can we try and get a crossing? I see Powell's at the back post, and I'm going to try and reach him. It's a good ball. Powell's! Oh, he scuffed it. Very late on in the game as well, as I put Michael Olise on. I had to. We have to try and get something out of this game, but misplaced passes are going to go ultra attacking, even with the youth players. They are faster than a couple of players we usually have, so hopefully that does help. As Badiashile needs to get a tackle in, there's only 3 minutes added on, and we need to push up on them. Campanini, why are you that far back, and why are you keeping Toko Ekambi onside? Stupid, because Simon's going to get chipped easily, and Campanini is at fault for their third. He kept them onside instead of pushing up when we go in attacking, and we've lost the game. I did say I didn't care about this cup. It would have been nice, but the league is #1 priority this season. Next year we'll actually focus on the cup for once. Last season we had promotion. No, the season before that we were thinking about promotion. Last season we were thinking about surviving, so I didn't put the strongest team out. And this season we're thinking about, of course, trying to get into the top 4 and break that barrier. So that's why I didn't put the full team out. As Badiashile's gone up front with the formation change. Don't care anymore though, because it's a 3-1 defeat. To say we had the lead in the game is just crazy as well. So I do, excuse me, applaud all those youth players, but not our keeper. And straight after that, Pontus Jansson very angry. His contract has not been negotiated with. And then to be fair, I think if we don't get him on a rotational, because we are going to speak to him, if he doesn't take a rotational, I think we don't renew it. And we possibly let him go if an offer comes in for him straight away, because he is getting old, and Badiashile's only making the defence stronger and putting Pontus Jansson further out. As he's actually submitted a transfer request. I'm going to try and negotiate, as the player isn't happy at all. Right, he wants to move away. Pontus, I'm sorry, hard feelings were felt, but if you want to leave, I am not against it. And I think after that, maybe priority's gone to backup goalkeeper. I've put a scout looking for one anyway, as we've got the first team set up right there. As we've got a huge break before Lyon as well. Let's see if any offers come in before we have to try and get the fight back up for the 4th spot, as we now 12 points behind. And straight after, in the gap before the next game, we've got an offer from Atalanta for Jackson Muleka. As that is not a bad offer, you know, from a team in continental football as well. So I think it's one we've got to delegate. I do not want to sell him for any less than 20 million. We signed him for 8 million, of course, so we will be making profit. But to be fair, has he been as good as Antiste? No, not at all. So I think Kryzan, even Martial or Leonard, who's out on loan, doing very well at Middlesbrough, could possibly come back from his loan spell and be our in our striker pair. I mean, Kryzan would probably be the one, I'm not going to lie, but we could get a youth player very, very close to the first team, because that's what I want to do. I want to grow them. As we've got 3 messages back. Is this one for him? No. they could not get an offer agreed as. So we've got a transfer thing right there, and one for Pontus Jansson, 3.3 from Porto. Good move for him. I'll accept it. Sad to see him go. As I've got loads of questions as well about formation changes, and that's something... I'm not going to accept Lille as well, Pontus. Sorry, you're not going to a rival, but that's something I haven't thought of in quite a while. Maybe I do look at them when I'm thinking when like more youth come through, because of course we can alter the formation to fit our youth players and hopefully grow them on further. But at the moment, no one's really going out of the way to disturb our team. We're fitting all the youth in very, very nicely. As we're looking at one there, that Julian Keulemans looks okay. The Belgium scout doing very well, and he's only 4-star. Guessing Belgium just has some wonder kids. As we have the game in hand, this is still going to be a simulation though, so unfortunately we're going to have to gamble. As this is our team: Carlier in goal, Valerie, Bamba, Bolly, Badashile and Baba at the back, with Masengo, Name still here from the originals, and Bamba of course, with Olise, Muleka and Antiste now 83 rated, and the bench isn't too bad as well, still quite youthful. Let's get a win, shall we, as it's a dodgy one to sim, but I don't want to play them back to back. I just want to play this one and get it out of the way, as they've gone back up to the first team, and it's a 2-2 draw, which to be fair ain't that bad. We could have won it, we were level on like stats and all that, but a first minute goal from Toko Ekambi. It is not going to let us show the others. Behind my head is Antiste scoring, and just above is Baba as Gunter got the leveller. And straight after that game, we've got another monthly scout report. There's always one bloody behind the others, which to be fair is good because I know it's the French one, so I can look at homegrown talent. As Sergio got a loan deal from Metz. I do not want it to be a loan to buy, so just a normal loan will do me fine. Although I've just seen his age is 20. Oh, he's not progressing as much as I want him to at the moment. As we'll flick through these players, see if anyone's good enough. Thomas Luis, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Ethan Garner, not too great. And Arnold, not too great. These are academy players right now. We've got Noel, who is of age right here, but he's still training to be a striker. Should we promote him? Let's go ahead and do it. I like all these first teamers training with the youth, as we'll go with Julian Keulemans as well. He is of course already 16. And Ryan Nice, the one I'm looking really forward to, still there. And straight into Monaco next, who have just signed a player called Pedro Diaz. Don't know much about him. As Pontus Jansson does depart the club, that's another youth player probably coming into the starting, well, not starting 11, into the first team picture. Maybe Camille Hernandez or Gile. They're going to have to fight it out, I think, as we're still on the lookout for possibly a backup keeper, because Simon was just dreadful. Let's be honest, I blamed Campanini for the last one, but he did come straight off his line and got chipped with ease as well. As Pontus Jansson right there. I'm not happy about the money we've let him go for, but of course, if someone doesn't want to be at the club, we let him go, as Noel has an offer for 1.3 million from Bologna, one of our youth players, who has literally just come through the academy door. And I'm going to delegate it. I know we've got that many academy players, so I'm going to delegate it for 2.3 and 5 million. I probably shouldn't sell one with potential, but we've got that many. Plus it is something the board want us to do, make money from our youth, as now Monaco are in third. We are in, I don't have a clue. Not the good position in the league, that's not what we're in. As Manduki, of course Manduki's on the bench still. Is he actually in the... No, Pontus Jansson was always in the reserves. As, sorry you youth boys, you're not going to be coming onto the bench. Sorry to get your hopes up, as we've already got one on the bench, and I don't want them graphics coming up. As I've got the same team as last time, not going to walk it through again. Maleka are a little bit tired, but on okay form at the moment. Maybe thinking about his move to Atalanta breaking down, but here we go to the central and to the game. And Monaco, we're away at their stadium tonight, are we? Yes, we are. With Musso in the goal, it looks like our stadium as well, with a big stand. De Vrij, Bednarek and Martinez quarter. Onyekuru, Tukamanenchi, Raja and someone else, Moreno, Balde, Diao, sporting Tammy Abraham. No Raul Jimenez in the starting lineup, even not on the bench, as Gelson Martins were the winger. More pace. To be fair, I think we've just got to attack down our right-hand side in this game. I think that's the way to go, because of course they have Henry right there. Don't know what to expect from Onyekuru, but I know Balde Diao and I know Gelson Martins, and they will catch us any day of the week. And I also know their strikers aren't too fast. They're going to play the high game, as Willy Bolly's out of the defence as well. We need to get him back in, because if they put a cross in, they're going to bloody header it in, aren't they? As Onyekuru, with skills away from goal, getting even further, and Jan Valery puts it out for a corner ball. This is not what I want against these. but you could tell with what they was playing for, played straight into their trappers. Baba with the header away, very, very decently won, and Antiste to run through that gap, you know, and he's actually got the pass on to Michael Olise. Get there first, come on, get away from Bednarek, there we go, it's Michael Olise, he's through 1-on-1, oh no, I should have had a shot. What am I doing? I really thought Antiste was going to catch us up, as this is a lively one, this one. Balde Dia with a shot and Carlier with a save. First 10 minutes is all action, as the cross is going to be from Gelson Martins. Everyone mark up again, please. Hate corners as Maleka wins it. He never wins them at the bloody other end of the field, though, as he gets the ball straight after it as well. And he's going to just have to run it down this corner. Come on, I said right-hand side would the way to go, and it's proving to be so. As here he goes, he's still going. Olise in the middle. Antiste just further back, cut inside. Give it. He still kept it. Maleka, bad shot. Extreme end-to-end football right here as Olise in the middle to Maleka. Maleka back to Olise right here, and Tordia. Not a good place to lose the ball, that. Rajcic making the tackle as it's a couple of passes right there, and Badashile having to come across. But the header is not won, and Tuchamendi to touch it down and come at us again. So Rajcic through to Gelson Martins. On to Tammy Abraham, as Abraham looking for an option right there. Not found one. Goes back to Tuchamendi. Now on to Gerard Moreno, and it's probably petered out as Tammy Abraham again with it as well, and he's passed it one more. Kelter Balde Diao. Saved by Carlier. He's going to have to keep on doing them as well, as that was a good chance, and now we need to defend yet another corner. That one's gone to the edge of the box, trying to do something new, and Balde Diao winning it. He usually isn't the tallest of players, but he did get there ahead of our boys, as now Bamba getting carried away with the Balde Diao shouts into Masengo. Onto Antiste, and Antiste through onto Maleka. Maleka onto Name. Name out wide to Jan Valery. This is an attack. This is an attack. Back again. Antiste flicks onto Name. Good touch. Name down the middle. And it's gone and solved the riddle as Mustafa Name scores against Monaco to give us our first ever lead against the big giants. Absolutely great football that, and it has led to a goal in their net, should I say, as Valery with a great cutback. Oh, what a flick from Antiste for Name. I thought he was putting it bottom bin, but it looks like it's just spooned off his boot and even done Musso in the goal. Look at that. That is dodgy keeping. I thought Simon was bad in net as Masengo straight on it again, the ex-Monaco player, as now Antiste with it, and he's going to give it on to Jackson Maleka right here as Maleka cuts inside. The cut inside game is working against this back three for some reason, and when we go into the gaps where they aren't, we don't have the look. However, Valery with a cross and Quarta just to hammer it away. Very good play from us though, as can we do something from the corner game? Antiste wins it. Willy Bolly pressure was okay, but never actually won the ball in the end as Gerard Moreno over the top. Balde. What's Balde Diao going to do right here? He's going to cut inside. He's going to give it to Tammy. Big save from Carlier. And Balashide to bash that one away as that is half time. And our youth keeper has just kept them out as we lead against the second best team in the league. On paper for me anyway, but Lyon are technically at the moment. But we all know Monaco are a very decent club and proving to not be so here in this one though, because we're doing well. And Baba tackle upfield right there as now it's straight on to Yanis Antiste. Antiste to cut inside. He gives it to Olise right here with his back to goalers. We're doing okay still. We're doing okay. I like how we're keeping the ball a lot, but when we do lose it, it is a counter-attack straight away. It is a very fast-paced game that is kind of suiting me a little bit as Willy Bolly and Badashile just complement each other so well. I've seen the improvement in Bolly today. And that was a weird pass, wasn't it, with Badashile coming into the team as he makes a rough tackle there, though. And what's going to happen with Badashile right here? He's going to pick himself up a yellow. I think that's a suspension, the next one, is it? He did get a yellow in the cup, of course. Did Benoit as a free kick here for Gerard Moreno. Powers it, and Carlier, he cannot take that one. His little wrists have to just bash that over as a corner ball for them to whip in. It's Gelson Martins to the edge. Tammy Abraham beaten to it. Bednarek with it down into Quarta, but Bamba steps across and the pass is through to Han Noah as Han Noah Masengo is going to run at them. What can we do right here? It's Han Noah still going. He's got the pass off finally to Antiste and runs behind the defender. What a move this is. Masengo! Oh, and Musso's wrist to the weak one this time. He's having an absolute howler. And the ex-Monaco player does not respect his whole team with the celebrations. It looks like our first win against Monaco is going to come away from home as well. And what a game it's been. Just passes it out wide, good touch, whipped in, and a header straight at the keeper's chest. But honestly, he should just catch that. Never mind, put it in his own net. And what a result this would be, as Kryzan even winning his big header. As Name, oh, didn't control that though, and now they could actually be on an attack, so spoke soon. But Bamba with a wrong-sided tackle. How great was that, as now Masengo down the line. Yanis Antiste is going to run at them, as this is a big chance, you know, for Yanis. He's going to cut inside, a couple of skills right there with his feet. A run on from Mustafi Name, good touch. Can he get his second? What a save! Musso actually pulls one out this time, as it didn't do last time. And this is going to be a whipped in ball from Elise. Close to Antiste. And Niels Nkulu with a header right there, as it's down to Michael Elise right there. And that was a decent through ball, but didn't work out as Elise. Oh, I saw him hit the deck. I didn't know what it was for at first, but we carry on as Pedro Diaz on his debut for Monaco. Don't think he's done as well as our league debut boy in Badashile, of course, as Masengo with a tap onto Antiste. Keeps his man off of him. Tries to turn inside. We've got the run on right there from Hanno and Masengo. Could it be three? Name's in the middle. It's both goal scorers already with a chance, as Musso saves that one. Didn't get too much height on it to float into the corner that it looked like it was going into, as Pedro Diaz with the ball as well, and Badashile. Got to be careful as we've got 5 minutes to go. Don't concede here as well. Got to be careful in terms of shots, as Pedro Diaz with a great ball. And the debutant does get a goal back for Monaco. Going to be tight. What an ending this could be. Through ball, straight to him, straight through on goal, and finishes with a plum. Look at that bottom corner. And the shakiness is back. Going to be a gut-wrenching finale, I think, as Masengo onto Jonas Baumann. Onto Kryzan right here, as Kryzan through to Yanis. And we need to get the passing going a little bit. It's Kryzan again. Pass, pass, pass. Move a little bit, please, as we've got the ball here on Name's foot. Just keep it now, really. And Valerie, we're going to blast it forward, though. Kryzan, oh, don't risk that, mate. But they should definitely not get to the side of the field, as there we go. Outside of the final third, the referee blows his whistle, and we get 3 points away at Monaco. It is the first time we've ever beaten them. And what a feeling. Willy Bolly, just a message saying he's thankful for the games. That is a true professional, that is. Proud of the work you've been putting in, as we've got reports right here for players, and we're going to look if we can sign one. As, you know, at the start of the episode when I was talking about finding youth players in terms of trying to fit them in and changing the formation, I think that's going to have to be a reality right now. I think we're going to have to change the formation. Oscar Escalante, right winger / left winger, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 16-year-old, 69 rated. Is this Messi in disguise? Is this Lionel Messi at Paris FC instead of PSG? Of course, we've got to try and sign him first, so if you don't think I'm going to sign this guy, you've got to get your head a little bit checked. I am going straight in for him, and let's see what we can do in terms of bringing him to the club. So he wants a prospect role. I'll give him that. I think maybe the first season we'll loan him, because we've got youth academy players that have grown up at our club, and I think they deserve, despite this being the next Messi, a bigger chance. We've got to play the ones who came through as Paris FC through and through, as disregard a release clause. That's 4k a week and a little signing on bonus. Take that, little Messi. As I already used him in the thumbnail just 2 episodes back, but he is going to be there, and my prized possession has arrived. My precious turn into Gollum now. So we've got our youth players rolled up right here. I mean, he isn't a youth player, he isn't, but the rest of them are, and they all look bloody beautiful all lined up. As we've got Baumann, of course, one on the bench, Carlier one in the team. It's all coming up Millhouse with our academy, and I hope the board are bloody impressed, because this is definitely the most I've used the academy in any save. And of course, putting all the youth players on loan, as some have to sign a longer contract though to go out on loan, is what I'm thinking. Because the Premier League starts very soon in real life, I am going to sim Nimes, and I'm going to actually get on with hopefully more transfers, as these are the players speaking about their transfer loans, I think. Oh, yeah, the loans. They're saying that it's good for their career. Antonio Gile, I think he's going to have to sign another contract. Same with Future, and Powell's has just arrived. And let's see what we can do in this last Nimes game. So, simulation. Same team as always, of course, as then we'll move on to deadline day. Not do it all, though. We love to leave deadline day in suspense, as let's see what the result can be here. Can we back up the beautiful win against Monaco? We can. It's a close one, But it's Han Noah Masengo's day once more with another winner. Got the winner against Monaco in the end, didn't he? When it was 2-1. As here we go. It's time. What can we try and do right here? Some magic maybe? First team doesn't look too bad. But then rotational plays look perfect for our academy. I don't know who we sign. I think maybe today we look at maybe players going out, and then if we do get players out today, we can sign some tomorrow with the last of the money, as we're going to move that budget a little bit down so it gives us around 20 million. I'd round it to 20 million. See who we can sign with that, as we've got a message in here. Who's it going to be? Messi'S withdrawn loan offer. Okay, I didn't see the message. I don't care. He can rot in the reserves. I mean, that sounds a bit harsh, but he can actually rot in the reserves. Is anything going to happen? I don't know. I actually don't know. It's been 5 hours. Last message. This is the last thing today. Olympique Marseille for Axel Bamba. It's an improvement in his career, that one. It's an improvement in his career, but I see Axel Bamba as one who's been from the start. 4 years he's been here. He will want to stay. He's maybe even been here longer. I haven't done my research on the players when I started the save. Maybe he's been here longer than 4 years, and he is loyal to Paris FC. So him as well will stay at the club, as that marks it up for today, I think. Premier League's on in 5 minutes. We've got this squad. We've got 2 cams on the bench, so maybe a loan offer for Malloy or Baumann. How old is Baumann still? Only 17, so very, very nice. We've got a backup keeper that probably could be one that we try and sign. Campanini in the reserves now. Saliba, I think he's the only player who is out of contract to the end of the year, and I will not renew that. All these youth players, everything's looking very, very nice. So thank you guys for watching this one. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss an episode in the future. So it's Brentford Arsenal time. Balogun starting up front. What a weird one. Let's try and hit 3.1k subscribers, shall we? Let's go for it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.